Alright guys, so let me show you how to connect Claude Code to Telegram so you're able to basically talk to Claude Code on your phone using Telegram anywhere and anytime. So this is the instructions file that I will also include in the description below, so you can just basically follow it as easily as possible. So let's get right into it. So before we get started, you want to make sure that you open up Visual Studio Code and you want to make sure that it's connected to your Claude Code. If you don't have it connected yet, very easy. You can just come into extension, just search up Claude Code. You want to make sure that it's the official one. So here's the official one from Anthropic. Just install it and then click on this little icon here, and then it will open up the Claude Code on the right hand side. And then afterwards, let's come here to select a folder. So I already have a Claude Code demo folder selected. So let's get started with step number 1. So the first step is to just run this in your terminal. So this is basically the runtime that the Telegram plugin needs to operate. So very easy. You can just copy this and paste it in the Claude Code. And some of you may already have this already installed, already do. But if this is your first time installing this, just click on yes, and then in a few seconds, it's going to be installed. You will see installed successful. So let's come back here and let's go to step number 2, which is to open up Telegram. So on the right hand side here, you see the screen recording of my phone, and let's go ahead to open up Telegram. And you want to click on search here on the bottom right. And you want to search for Botfather. So let's click on @Botfather. And then it should be the first one. So Botfather is basically Telegram's official tool for creating bots. So on here, you want to type in /new bots. Click on enter, and that's going to ask you to name your bot. Alternatively, you can also click on Botfather's icon here on the right hand side at the top. Click on open app, and this is also another place that you are able to create your bot. So let's click on create a new bot here and give your bot a name. So I'm going to name it Claude Code Demo 8. And then you would enter the username of the bot here. So I would just go with Claude Code Demo 8 bot. And notice that it must end with the word bot. So after you're done, just click on create bot. And then you'll see that your bot is created. You'll see the name on the top, and then you'll see this key icon with the key wiped out. That's basically your API key. And it's basically a unique token that is used to identify your bot. So next we are going to install the Telegram plugin. So in Claude Code, we need to run this, but we need to run this in the terminal. So let's copy this. Let's come to Claude Code and let's open up the terminal. And the way to open up the terminal, there's a couple of ways. You can just ask Claude Code, how do I open up the terminal inside of this Visual Studio Code window? So here's a couple ways. I like to just use Control and backtick. So the backtick button is the button on the left side of the number 1. That's the backtick. So we can just click Control, backtick, and that will open up the terminal. And then let's type in Claude. And now we have the Claude open. And then you want to grab this and then run it here in the terminal. Click on enter. Now I already have this installed, but for you, you can just click on yes, and then it's going to be installed. And when it's done installing, you can just press on /reload plugins, and it will finish up the process. So now basically it's activated. When you're done with that, just exit out of the screen. You can press on Control-C, Control-C. And then after that, let's just click on /clear. So I just type in the word clear, press enter, and then you'll see a fresh screen. The next step is we need to configure the bot token. So let's copy this. Come back to the terminal. Type in Claude, make sure that Claude is open. Type in this command, and this is where you will input your bot token from Telegram. So let's erase this and paste in your token. So here you will see that the words are purple. That is just basically it's recognizing that it's an actual command. And this is the API key that we had just generated from our bot, from Botfather. So this would be the key. So you would just want to copy this key and paste it here. Now, in case if this is not appearing purple, you would just probably need to like restart this Claude Code session to be able to see the purple color. So let's hit on enter. Okay, let's click on yes. So this basically creates the allow list policy, and you'll see that token updated. This session needs a restart or reload plugins for the new token to take effect. So what we need to do is to just exit this. So let's click on Control C, and then it's exited. Okay, so let's clear this. Type in clear, press on enter. So the next step is to come here, copy this. Basically, we're gonna run the channel. Come back to Claude Code, paste this in, hit enter. And then you'll see that it's actually connected to the bot that we just created a moment ago. So next, let's come back to Telegram to make sure that we have this properly connected. So we are going to send a message to our bot. So to do that, we actually need to find our bot. So you can come to bot father and just type in my bots. And it would basically show you the exact name of your bot. So we can click on this. So let's click on this, copy username, and come here to click on search, paste that in, and you'll be able to see your exact bot. Click on that, click on start, and let's just type in a message, hi. And then when you message from Telegram, you should be able to see a message here. If I just type on hey, and then you'll be able to see that that's coming through here. I can just accept it, yes, and don't ask again. And then you'll see that Claude Code is responding to me here. Hey, what can I do for you? Click on allow, and everything is set up correctly now. What can you help me with? And then you see here, the message is coming up here, and you also see the response in the Telegram, and it's coming from Claude Code. So this is how you connect Claude Code to Telegram. If this video was helpful, hit the subscribe button as I post often on how to use Claude Code. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I hope to see you in the next video.